Let me begin with that story. There were two Haitian guys trying to get a fridge through a door, a small fridge through a door. It was really a spectacle to behold. Vous connaissez pour la caille, dès que vous avez les frigidaires, il y a un petit, et poussez, on le dit, râlez, virez la droite, virez la gauche. So they talked, for about 15 minutes. They couldn't get that fridge through the door, and finally, one of them, being exhausted, said, we'll never get that fridge in. And the other one said, well, we're trying to get it in. He said, I thought we were trying to get it out. So you can imagine for 15 minutes they didn't get anywhere because they did not have the same vision.
Ooh, that's good.
In order to go anywhere in life, whenever you have more than one person working together, you have two or more people working together, the only way they can accomplish anything of value is to have a common vision. So tonight, as we celebrate not only Haccof tonight, but and we honoring the Yo-Pro honorees here, but also it's the birthday of Jean-Jacques Dessalines. I'm just somebody's excited about it. I want to give you 3 advice that will help us, not just you, but actually I'm giving it to myself too. 3 advice, or fundamentally 1 advice that will help us to master. For us to create a common vision. And here is 3 reasons why a common vision is important. Number 1, because a common vision provides direction. A common vision provides direction. So
congratulations. I want you to say a few words about the award. Just award you fait recevoir.
But if I told you guys we're going to elect tonight, the moment that I said that, we know that just the fact that
I'm very proud of you. Yeah. No. Just speak. How you feel tonight about this award? Award like recevoir, Open Tamzolade. Comment ça
I gotta listen to this. Parce qu'ils vont faire compte de monsieur.
We have slave revolt all over the history of humanity, from Rome to Greece, etc. But Haiti was the only successful slave revolt that turned into a republic.
Okay, let me just take a look at this quick.
Why did that happen? And of course, I know some people are going to say, well, very easy, Bishop. The 1791 revolution.
Hey, how are you there? Good. So, can I use this quick?
But here's my question.
No, this one. To someone. Yes.
We had our first revolt. The first slaves came to Haiti, 1502. And we have our first slave revolt in 1522. So if we had our first slave revolt in 1522, how come it's the one in 1791 that bore fruit? For 200 years we kept having revolt, but they never they did not lead to a nation. Why did the 1791 work? And my answer is in a single word: vision. The one in 1791 had a vision. Before, you had slaves revolting, but they were revolting for different reasons. Some wanted better treatment, some wanted days off, some wanted other things. Some wanted better treatment, some wanted days off, some wanted other things. A good vision not only provides direction, a good vision produces motivation. When you have a good vision, you're motivated to work. I grew up in Haiti, and I remember, people in our neighborhood who were poor, who did not have electricity at home. They would usually go à l'électrique là, et at 10 o'clock at night they studied. But usually the ones who would do that usually were the ones who had a vision. They already saw themselves becoming medical doctors. They already saw themselves becoming lawyers. They already saw themselves becoming accountants. And because of that, they were... Yes.
Jean-Glaude, our executive director at that time, who stood with me as a true partner in launching the Top 20 Under 40. Joanne, your vision and relentless energy help us establish something that will grow far beyond what we could ever imagine that night. This program, known affectionately as Your Grow, has always been more than just awards. It has been about recognizing the power, talent, and drive of a generation determined to lift our community to new heights. Tonight, as we celebrate a decade of excellence, we see how these young professionals have become not just leaders in their fields, but also change agents, innovators, and ambassadors of Haitian pride and progress. The Haitian American community has grown tremendously over the past 10 years in influence, in achievement, and in contribution. From medicine and law to entrepreneurship, media, technology, civic engagement, in the arts, our young professionals have carried forward the legacy of our parents and pioneers while ensuring that our community remains vibrant, visible, and vital to the future of South Florida and beyond. And now I'd like to take the moment of honor tonight. I call upon the original 2016 Yopo class to stand. Where are you guys? Yes, yes, yes. 10 years ago, you guys were the first to step into this legacy. And tonight, we recognize each of you once again. You are trailblazers of this award. You are the foundation upon which the Top 20 Under 40 was built. And tonight, we applaud you once again for the example you set and the doors you opened for so many others. Finally, I must thank the chairman who followed me for keeping this tradition alive year after year. Each of you has played a part in nurturing this vision and ensuring its continuity. And a special acknowledgement goes to Chairman Prinston Jean-Glaude, whose leadership and creativity have elevated this event to the highest level, ensuring that the Top 20 Under 40 remains not just a chamber tradition, but as a community institution. As we celebrate this milestone, let us remember, the strength of a community depends on the commitment of its people. These young leaders remind us that Haiti's story and the Haitian American story is still being written with resilience, brilliance, and pride. Congratulations to tonight's honorees and to the past, present, and future leaders of our community. May the next 10 years shine even brighter than the last. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here, and thank you, Jeff. I am proud of what we were able to accomplish many years ago. I want to extend my sincere thanks to Haccof for keeping the powerful tradition of the Top 20 Under 40 alive. Your continued commitment to recognizing and uplifting young professionals not only celebrates individual achievement, but it strengthens the very fabric of our community. By shining a light on emerging leaders, you remind us of the importance of giving back, of using our talents and platforms to serve others, and
Get a picture from you now.
and of building a future grounded in collaboration and
Okay. Yeah, we all understand. Just step away.
but supported, encouraged, and empowered to lead with impact. Thank you for investing in the next generation and for reminding all of us that leadership is not just about success, it's about service. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, Jeff, are you ready to present the first half of the Top 20 Under 40 Class of 2025?
I am Joanne, but I wonder if the public is ready for that. Are you guys ready? Yes. Are you guys ready for the Top 20 Under 40? I'd like to start with Agnès Sebreux. Agnès Sebreux. Where is Agnès? We're calling Agnès Saint-Wood.